Hello champions, this video is actually a continuation. This is the second part. I've also made my first part of the video. This video is about my first year experience. In my first video I had shared about my experience of the uniforms, of wearing and shaving my heads and shaving my beard, and what happened in those first year, and what are the things that I learned in the first year itself and in the coming years. I'll be sharing that, so please do check out that video, and I'm sure that you'll learn really a lot. And as far as this video is concerned, I'll be sharing my experience of sports, what happened and what are the things that I learned, what were the pros and what are the cons. If you're planning to get into sports, then do see this video completely, and you'll seriously learn a lot. Apart from this, I'll also be sharing about my technical certifications, and what are technical certifications that are required, and how is it going to be beneficial for you. Is it good for you to play sports as far as placements is concerned? Is it good for you to have technical certifications as far as placements is concerned? How is the mess, and how are the hostels, and all of that in this video. So keep watching. Now, the next good thing that happened with me when I was in, maybe you can say it as you can consider it as a good thing, or you can also consider it as a bad thing. I'm going to share with you both of my experience. What I did in my first year was that I joined the basketball club, you can say, and I started playing basketball. And it is that even today I play basketball as a fourth year. So I have been playing basketball from the last 4 years: first year, second year, third year, and fourth year. And there are certain pros and cons of basketball that I feel is something that each and every student should be aware of. Now I'm going to just explain it to you so that you can just be aware if you are getting into your college, and if you are willing to play sports, then at what price are you going to play sports, and what are the pros that you're going to get from it, and what are the cons of it. I'll just try to explain it to you. So the first pro of this is that you're going to make great friendships. The friendships that people make in sports is something that is that the bond is so strong, because you're going to play together. You're going to spend 3 hours daily with those colleagues, and with those fellow basketballers. In my case, fellow basketballer, you can play football or cricket or whatever, but the friendship that you're going to make, the quality friendship that you're going to make, is going to be very beautiful. And that is one of the pros of being a part of sports. Apart from that, you're going to have you're going to get opportunities to leave campus. You're going to get opportunity to leave campus and go to another campus and compete there with various teams. There you'll get a sense of competitiveness, and leading the team, talking to various strangers, and making decisions, and all of those pressure decisions, playing under pressure, because there is a different college crowd in front of you, and doing things under pressure, performing under pressure. All of these things, all of these life lessons that are really very important, you are going to get that. To be very honest, I've played 4 years of basketball, so I'm just going to tell you the reality. So this is a small benefit that you're going to get, that if you're playing basketball, or playing football or cricket or whatever, then you'll get opportunities to leave the campus and go to other campuses as well. Apart from that, there are various cons as well of playing a particular sport, and I'm sure that I can help you with that, because as I said, I played a lot of sports in my college. And one of the biggest sports is that you're going to get tired after playing sports, so it's going to be very difficult for you to study after playing sports. Let's consider that you have classes till 5 p.m, and after 5 p.m you go to play sports, and you come back by 7:30. Now you're going to be so tired that it's going to be very difficult for you to start studying, maybe close to 10, because by 11:30 you are going to feel sleepy. You're going to feel sleepy, and that's what is going to happen. And because of that, you have to close, and you have to close, and you have to sleep, because you have to wake up again, maybe close to 7 or 6 or whatever. And that is one of the biggest disadvantages of playing sports, that your studies are going to face the music. And one of the advices that I can give you right now, if someone is willing to play sports seriously, and also wants to get good score, and maybe score or study, then what he can do is that during the class hours, listen to your teachers very attentively. So that is what is going to happen. Generally what happens is students don't study in classrooms, but one of the best decisions that you can make is that when you're in your classroom, just listen to your teacher very attentively, and ask questions. Ask as many questions as possible. With that, what is going to happen is that you're going to remember things in the classroom. I'm not telling you to write notes. What I'm telling you is to listen attentively. By that, what is going to happen, you are going to remember a lot of the stuff in classroom itself. and that is going to help you in your examinations, because during the evening hours probably you're not going to study during these evening hours, and that is not to compensate that, you'll be studying in your classroom. That is one of the best things that you can do. And yeah, and one other thing that you can do is that during the class hours, you'll also get many off classes where teachers might not be available. So in that hours, instead of going back to the classroom, instead of going back to your hostel, what you can do is just go into the library and study, because during the evening hours you're not going to get a time to study, because you'll be indulged in sports. So you can just stay back in the library during those off class hours in which the teachers are not there, and just study yourself. So that is one of the best things that you can do if you are willing to play sports, and you at the same time you are willing to play any at the same time you're willing to score good as well. I'm saying this because one of my very good friends, who was a very active basketballer, he was ranking first consecutively in the college. And how did he do that? When I asked him, he said that he was a really good listener, and he asked questions regularly to his teachers, and he used to listen very attentively to his teachers, and that was something that I'll recommend you as well. And yeah, and apart from that, one of the things that I'll say is about sports is that sports is not going to help you in placements. If you're thinking that being a captain in basketball or football, or being or playing and winning championships maybe in your college or in different colleges, and you are thinking that these certificates are going to help you in placements in marine engineering, as far as marine engineering is concerned, it's not going to happen. It's not like because I went to maybe IIT Roorkee to play basketball, and maybe I won second prize there. It's not that any particular company is going to see my resume and is going to see that I won basketball, and they are going to get impressed. It's not like that. It's generally that companies nowadays don't see extracurricular. I don't know why, but companies don't see extracurricular activities as far as sports is concerned. Yeah, you can go and you can join technical clubs. You can go into technical competitions, and that is where companies are going to get impressed if they see that in your CVs, that you indulged in technical competitions and you had given a research paper or something like that related to technical field. But as far as sports is concerned, sports is not going to help you. I don't think sports is going to help you, as far as I'm concerned, in any event placements. Yeah, it's going to provide you a lot of life lessons. It's going to provide you a lot of friends. It's going to a lot of really quality friends, and it's going to give you a lot of those things that you require. But I have explained you the pros and I have explained you the cons as well. So make decision for yourself, and that is going to be best for you. Now the next thing that is going to happen if you're studying in IMU Kolkata, is that the legacy, this college is almost 70-60 years old. So because of that, the legacy of DMET, the legacy of DMET Kolkata, IMU Kolkata, IMU Kolkata is going to just stick to your back, and you're going to feel proud about it. You're going to feel happy about it every day, that you are attached with something that is so pure, and something that has so much respect in the industry. You're going to feel very good about it, very positive about it every day, being attached to something, being connected to something like DMET or IMU Kolkata. That is also one thing that I thought that is something that you should be aware of. Apart from that, after 1.5 months or maybe 2 months into first year, you'll be provided with uniforms. Now with that, what is going to happen is, it's the first time that you'll be wearing uniforms. You'll be wearing applets, you'll be wearing those beret caps and peak caps and all of that. And the pride that you'll feel and the respect that you'll feel, you are going to feel pumped after wearing those uniforms for the first time. And you like posting photos on Instagram and all of that, and it's very natural. But that is also something that you'll feel very happy about, getting into your first year and wearing that uniform for the first time, wearing those applets and those white shining shirt, your ID card, your actual official ID card, and your beret and all of that. So that is going to be a very good experience for you as well. And apart from that, one of the thing is related to, yeah, as I said, fall-ins. Fall-ins is something that you'll be a part of each and every day, in the morning and in the night. Now fall-in is something where all of the students from first year gather at a certain place. It's almost like your seniors are going to arrive to the first year hostel, and they are going to take count, and they are going to maybe explain you the things that are going on in the college, or maybe that might be happening in a certain week, or something related to a technical fest or something, any kind of announcement that has to be made, that will be made in the morning. And apart from that, all your shave checks and your haircuts and your shoes polished and all of these things, and your nails, All of these things are going to be checked almost every day in those fallings itself. That means before going to the class, after maybe after breakfast, just for 15 or 20 minutes, you'll all be gathered properly in a very proper way, in the fallen, and your shave will be checked, your hairs will be checked, your nails, maybe your shoe polish and all of that, your socks, all of that are going to be checked, whether they are right or not and whether they are neat or not. So that is also a very pleasant experience, because all of those students are going to be together, all of your batchmates are going to be together, and somebody is going to get punished, or maybe somebody is going to be sent back to shave and come back and all of that. So that is a very fun experience overall. Every morning doing that, I still remember, and I remember all of those fond memories that I have of shave checks and haircuts and polishes and all of that things. Apart from this, the next thing is bed checks. Every day, every second day, what happens is, during the night, as far as fallings are concerned, these fallings happen in the morning and in the night, 2 times every day. So that is what that as far as fallings are concerned. But apart from this, as I was saying about bed check happens almost every second day. And in that, what happens is that, as the name suggests, your beds are going to be checked, your rooms are going to be checked for if your rooms are neat or not, if you keep your rooms tidy, because being a Navy officer, being a merchant Navy officer, there is a certain responsibility that you have to look neat, to wear proper uniform, to have clean uniform, clean socks, clean shoes, and having a clean room and all of that. And you have to maintain that when you're in college. And every student has to do that. Your seniors are going to come to your wing, are going to come to your hostel rooms, and they're going to visit your room, and they're going to see that things are well arranged, your bed sheet, your pillows, all of the things, your cupboard is well arranged and all of that. Your fans are cleaned, and all of these things are going to be checked. And that is also a very fun experience, when maybe a student is going to be punished, or maybe he's going to be scolded because his bed is not up to the mark due to some reason. So that is also something, because all of us are friends. Maybe someday you are going to get scolded, maybe someday some other guy is going to get scolded. So that is something that is really fun, that is really funny, and you'll enjoy it a lot. I'm really very sure about that. So that is something that is also going to happen. Now, as far as the food and the mess is concerned, the mess is also pretty good. It's not that bad. It's better than private colleges, but it's not as good as maybe IIT or NIT. It's somewhere in the middle, and things are eatable. You'll get good dal, you'll get good vegetables, you'll get different vegetables every day. Throughout the week, you'll get chicken maybe 3 4 times in a week, and paneer also, maybe 3 4 times in a week. So the food is okay, the food is fine. And there are going to be certain issues, maybe once 2 months, but that is something that happens in every college. But yeah, as far as in general days are concerned, the food is going to be okay, it's fine, everything is going to be good. And yeah, and one thing that I think shouldn't be missed is the Holi festival. Holi festival is something that the first years enjoy really a lot. When all of your batchmates are going to come along on Holi day, they're going to visit various senior hostels, and they're going to meet seniors, and have fun with them. And then on the basketball court, people are going to dance around. Your first years are going to be very honest, first years are the ones who enjoy the most, and they dance on the basketball court with music all around, with watercolors and all of that. It's a really fun experience. It's not more related to colors, but I would say the fun that we have on Holi, using water and dancing and all of that, that is something that I cannot miss. That is one of the best things that I've been a part of in college. So yeah, this was probably my first year experience, and I'm sure that I'll miss some of the things, and I might have missed a lot of the things actually. But yeah, in a nutshell, this was my first year experience, and I hope you liked it. So yeah, until then, remain legend.